Oh man, kombucha for the cleanse. Didn't write any notes for this video. Really want this to go smoothly, so I don't have a lot of editing to do. Probably gonna keep it somewhat short, but I finally got through chapter 3 of Onnit by Aubrey Marcus. Kind of a mixture of loss of interest for a little bit. The move threw me off. I've been so focused on so many other moving parts of this. New house, new setup for my computer, new setup for YouTube stuff, project with the Beamer. The loss of interest was really because the chapter that I just read, chapter 3, is all about supplements. And at first, I was really concerned about this because Aubrey Marcus, obviously owner of Onnit, a huge supplement supplier and producer, so I figured it was going to be a big, huge propaganda chapter. All honesty, transparency, that's what I went into the chapter thinking. So it kind of put me in a bad perspective to begin with. And then I just sort of lost my ability to truck through reading at night, and for whatever reason just didn't have as much time as I thought I would have. Finally got through it, and to my surprise, it was not super propagandic. Now, of course, he is going to recommend certain things and this and that, but one of the main takeaways in that chapter is that he isn't pushing supplements. He isn't saying that you must get your supplements in. There's certain ones here and there that you have to take. He is simply recommending specific supplements for optimizing your day-to-day life, mainly omegas and vitamin D, some of the main big ones that you've always heard of throughout your life. Before he even recommends taking an actual pill supplement, he recommends going outside for your vitamin D, or simply eating more fish or healthy fats in your diet to supplement the actual element itself. That was good. That was the part that sort of turned it around for me. And there was never really any real Onnit references, except for maybe once or twice where he's mentioning that he owns and produces certain things with Onnit. It wasn't, a marketing chapter or a sales chapter. That was good. For the most part, for me, main takeaways is just sort of trying to better understand what I need or what I want, because I've definitely purchased my fair share of supplements and thrown away my fair share of supplements because I didn't use them. Currently in my cabinet, I have
I had to throw away the pre-workout I got from Run Everything Labs. My BCAAs aren't looking so good, but I did make a batch. It was fine. That's from Run Everything. I have protein from Run Everything, which is vegan, which I didn't know until I got them. Should have known since Rob Bailey's company. I don't know how I feel about that. I have whey protein from something organic, something, and then I have Onnit supplements in there as well. I have the omega, I have a weight loss. So I got my omega type supplement from Run Everything. I got. I don't use, or I don't something from Onnit that is still sealed. I don't know what it is.
I've had my ups and downs when it comes to getting supplements, staying consistent with them, and then whether or not I feel like I get anything out of it. Pre-workouts, you always feel like you're getting something out of it, and that's something that he mentioned, is watching out for certain supplements that are just loaded with caffeine, because what that really does is you take it, you feel something, you're like, oh, must be doing something in my body, but really all it's doing is spiking energy or spiking insulin. I guess I've just never really found supplements that really truly work for me. But then on the other side, and something I think that he does mention is not all supplements give you an immediate or even a further down the road response or result, right? A lot of supplements you simply take because they are good for you, like omegas. You're not gonna feel better necessarily unless you literally feel like hell every single day and you're consistent for like a month. You might start to feel less hell. And there's very few supplements other than like creatine or pre-workout where you will see or notice real changes in your body. Purely supplementing is never going to be an end-all be-all. Eating a healthy diet with supplements will most likely yield you the most optimized results. Having a clean diet and eating what you're supposed to be eating, that will obviously net you some great results as well. But adding the supplements that you might be missing in your diet, that's where you potentially end up optimizing completely. So kind of a ramble. Wanted to bring in at least a piece of content for the fitness side of my channel. I haven't done that in a while. I've been working on the episode 3 of the suspension install. It turned into a 3-parter, hopefully not a 4-parter. Originally I wanted it to be one big video, but as I was editing, I realized it needed to be 2 parts, and then as I was editing part 2, it turned into a 2 and 3 because of how much there is in that video. So if you're into the car stuff, I will leave a card up here for the Road to Bimmerfest with the install of our coilovers for the M3, Project Storm right there. And the last time I did a video for the fitness side was for the Titan folding rig, which since then I haven't really worked out in the garage. I've been going down to the CrossFit gym in town, and I think I might be canceling the membership simply because I don't find enough value in the amount that I'm paying monthly and the amount that I can make it into. Fuck. And that too? So that battery should not have died. All right, so my main camera, my big A7R3, decided to just like stop working. I've been having battery issues, and I guess I just need to start charging them more often. I don't know, it might work. My microphone is still going, so I decided to just jump on the iPhone and finish this off. I was trying to end the video anyways on a Ramblefest, obviously, about how, you know, I haven't been blah blah blahing, but I was talking about my CrossFit membership. I'm just not finding enough value in the monthly that I'm paying to correspond with the amount of time that I'm spending in the gym. The main reason why I got the membership is because I love having that community, having people around me that are working out in the same, just suffering through the same workout, rather than relying on myself to get this workout in. Honestly, really hoping that video is saving, because sometimes when that happens, it shuts down, I lose that footage. So I'm trying to figure that out, and there's a couple different things that are happening in my life that may reduce the amount that I can lift and work out for a little while. So I might just drop it in the sense that, you know, the only thing I'm paying monthly for is community. If I need to scale for myself or coach myself or create workouts for myself, I can do that. I don't need to pay somebody else to do that for me. Wrestling with value when it comes to that. Anyways, wanted to drop a video that was fitness-ish related, which is, you know, reading this book. I'm gonna finally move on to chapter 4, which, if I remember correctly, and I don't, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to look at it. Drive time, alive time. Something about, I think it's finding a better way to commute. So if you have a commute to work, which is gonna be another chapter that's sort of like not relevant to me, but I do drive an hour in the morning to drop the kids off at school, so it might be somewhat relevant when it comes to what I am doing in the car there and back, or at least back when the kids are not in the car anymore, like listening to a actual brain-feeding podcast versus just mind-numbing music, which both have their benefits, but I'm gonna finish it up there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, join the crew. And if you're not new, tap and go to the like button, leave a comment, share this video. Those are things that help grow the crew. And until the next video, which will probably be another E36 video because I'm working on part 3, which was supposed to be just 1 part, but now we're on 3 and hopefully not 4. I'll see you later, crew.